Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
Oh boy, George. Holy frick. Last week's episode was actually so hype. Going through editing, it was just such an experience. It was so good. It's hard to describe how good it was. I don't know if we'll get anything better out of Road to the Top, but at least if we don't, I'll have personally had my peak moment for the series. The second episode was absolutely fantastic. The double twist was just so insane. I don't honestly think we can go up from here. Do you think that we've hit our peak, George?
Well, listen, it just has to be. I don't know how Top Road's career goes beyond this, but I mean, again, I said it last time, but giving it your all and still finding out that you're just not good enough is such a heartbreaking thing. So, I don't know, man. My allegiance, since the Triple Crown thing is over, my allegiance has totally shifted.
Oh.
Opera who? Like, what are we talking about?
Opera. More like opera who?
Yes.
Wow,
but,
George. What a convenient caveat. Oh, I get switch allegiance now that Opera O is lost.
That was my only allegiance to her in the first
so I can
place,
switch
dude.
now. Haha. I see,
Yes.
George. I see how far your loyalties go.
Yes. It's very shallow when it comes to Umamusume right now, for sure. I will not deny it.
Okay.
But now I want Top Road to get her dub.
Yeah.
Because she's worked hard for it. And I struggle to say she deserves it because, like, do you really deserve the victory
you deserve what you get
more than the others? Yeah, exactly. And so sometimes maybe this is just not the type of show that I think it'll be, and she won't get her victorious win right at the end of it. And maybe it's just a realization that you're second place. I don't know how that makes for a satisfying story, but
it's
if
literally
anybody can pull it off, it's Uma.
It's Road to the Top, and this character.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Road.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I assume that she will get her win, but if she doesn't, like, how do you write a compelling story that way?
I think, I'm having deja vu. You've definitely said this before of, like, maybe this character actually doesn't win in the end, and that's just the way it goes. How will they make it satisfying?
Listen,
they make it satisfying by having them do it, George.
The thing that makes me hesitate more in Uma than any other show calling the shots, is because this is based off real actual results.
Right.
They have the frickin' cojones to frickin' stick to real life, and real life can be so jubilant and exciting, but it can also be very cruel.
Right.
So
fair enough. Fair enough. All right, well, that I hope you're not correct to your prediction here of what could happen. That would really be sad.
I literally don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I was very sad at the end of last episode. Her crying scene, even when I was editing, I was just freaking shed a couple tears. Very sad. It's very sad to see freaking anime girls who have tried so hard, got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. So it's very sad to see.
Yes.
But we got our movie set up here for the thing. Hopefully we can stop it at the right time. We don't know exactly. We've got a good idea of where we're supposed to stop it, so hopefully we don't miss like an extra scene right at the end. That's the thing I'm worried about most.
Yeah.
I think the fade to black will be obvious enough. But if it's like a fade to black and then a small scene at the end and then another fade to black, we're going to miss the frick out of that. So we'll see what we can do. But hit those buttons below, everybody. Check out a subscription. Consider it if you desire. We are glad you're here. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Bro.
Oh, man. Bro, Ayabe is putting herself through way too much. Oh, my gosh.
No, like, what? At some point, you gotta live for you.
Yeah, you gotta let it go. Jeez.
Dang.
Oh my gosh, dude. Umida. I freaking knew she was gonna say Umida. I knew it.
Oh man, look at her, dude.
And she's sitting next to Opera O.
Yeah.
Wow, she's training on vacation.
She rebounded, maybe? No.
I guess. Whoa,
burying her grief in her training. Dude, she's
It did
going
not
so
work.
fast, skipping up all that sand.
Yeah, right? That's cool. She is so freaking cute. Gonna ignore her? Oh no, Vega, stop.
Uh-oh. Is there an injury? Come on. Oh, jeez, dude. These poor Umas.
She's like torturing herself right now. Jeez Louise, man. The only one having a good time is Opera O, maybe, but who knows what's going on with her.
Oh no,
my gosh.
dude. Come on. Oh, it's Best Girl. Let's go. Like a banner for her?
Oh, that's
Dang.
right.
Oh man, dude. These freaking Umas, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I hated. We'd have some practices sometimes where our coach would make us run in the sand. There was like a little tree, or not little tree, little river nearby the high school that had like a very sandy beach, and we'd do sand runs. Freaking, it sucks. It's hard.
Oh,
Running in
100%,
sand
bro.
is hard.
Holy frick. But also, did you see how cute that freaking outfit is on freaking Rice Shower? Oh my gosh, George. What the frick?
Okay.
Oh my word.
What is she even holding?
She is holding a mint.
Oh, it's a carrot ice cream?
Oh, you're right.
What the
It's a
heck?
chocolate mint carrot. I thought it was, I was going to say it's an ice cream cone, but it's a carrot. It makes perfect sense. Also, she has like a Kamen Rider fucking mask on, like a Power Rangers carrot mask.
But it's
thing.
a carrot? Yeah,
That's actually great.
This
So
freaking
cool.
universe, dude.
Look how cute they are.
Shrine.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Rice, right? Yeah, I was gonna say Rice knows what she's going through, probably.
yeah. You gotta take a break. Oh, she sees it.
Yeah,
Rice
you know,
sees it.
I was gonna say it's hard for these Umas because they're like genetically predisposed to like only think about racing or whatever.
True. Yep.
But like, I hope at some point it shows an Uma realizing or like learning that there's more to life than just this one track life. Pun almost intended. Like, it's not just racing. And I know it's hard when like the lore of the show pushes Umas to race.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
so
don't
you're
know.
saying, George, you desire for an after-race Umamusume where we follow the girls' lives as they retire from racing and they become normal members of society?
No, I just want one of them to like become a more fleshed out individual. Like, it's always about like the racing, and I get it.
racing.
I understand because that's kind of what the show's about, right? So
Right.
like, it's
IRL,
not
they're horses. They don't really have hobbies and interests outside of racing.
exactly, but like the human
Right.
element of them. Hopefully, you know, at some
Sure.
point you retire,
Yep.
right? You know,
Yep, yep.
I don't know, dude.
Oh,
yeah,
boy. Hey, no kidding.
oh my gosh, she's getting an
Jeez.
injury, dude.
Bro. Oh, no. Why does she torture herself like this?
I know. This isn't real. No, there's nobody saying this to you except you.
Pika? Junior training
Junior
camp?
training club.
Oh, okay.
Go with the kids?
Oh,
Explosive?
oh my gosh, Toto.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
I like
my
the confidence.
gosh.
I like the confidence. Dang, dude, she is okay. I'm liking Opera a lot, actually.
Yeah, interesting.
She's
Opera's-
wanting to lift everybody else up.
Yeah, such an interesting character. Oh, this is adorable. Holy frick. Oh my gosh. Aw.
Is she getting back the joy of running?
Maybe. Or she's at least giving it to them. Oh. This is freaking adorable. Holy frick.
This is a break for her at least, though.
Yep. Yep. It's a much needed break. Let's go.
Slowing down. Let's go.
Very good. There's the chemtrails.
Oh, frick. That's how the Umas came to be, bro. It's all the chemtrails. And I knew they were
frick.
abominations from the beginning, dude. I knew it. I knew it. Thank you for enlightening me, Graham. All right, we can keep going.
I hate everything.
That's its own form of pressure, though.
Ah, interesting. Oh, jeez. It's just a mask. It's all been a mask. Frick.
Once again, not being honest. What a bleak outlook.
Yeah, this is so interesting. I feel like I kind of understand this feeling, even though I've never really been in competitive things where people have come specifically to watch. But like, if you're going to do a competition and like a bunch of people have come to see you, like, if you don't perform, it's just like, you kind of like, I kind of get it. Like, you betrayed everyone, like in the sense of like you let everyone down. Like, everyone was there to see you perform, and your expectation is you want to win. So you're thinking they want to see you win, which they do, of course. So like, by not winning, you're really letting those people down. It's just like, oh man, like I've disappointed everyone. Everyone came to see me win, and I didn't frickin' follow through. And this is like awkward and disappointing. So I don't know. I feel like I kind of understand it, even though I haven't been in that situation. I kind of get it. So have you ever felt that way, George? You did competitive swimming.
I did competitive a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah. I think initially and slowly it just shifted to like, well, I want to just do my best just for me. The nerves were crazy, dude. And like, after a while, it shifted to like, all right, well, I know I'm about to be in pain for like the X amount of like hours or minutes or whatever, because I'm like competing and all this. And like, there always is that desire to win and all that stuff. But I never felt like I disappointed people who were there to support me, because maybe it's the way that they vocalized it. But I knew that they were there to support me, and all they wanted to see me do was see me do my best.
Sure.
The pressure for winning came more so from like myself and like my teammates and stuff, especially during the relays, dude. Oh,
right.
That was freaking pressure central. So yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But it was more like, we gotta do this together. And we're like, we're in it together. And so it did disperse the pressure a little bit. But I was always the anchor, and so like bringing up the rear, especially if we're like losing, it's like, oh, dude, this is it. It's like now or never. and like in those moments, it just freaking starts to like mount.
Right.
So yeah, I guess yes, a little bit.
Sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's hard, dude. That's rough.
Jeez. Yeah, that's the difference, right?
Freaking heart of a warrior, dude. Let's freaking go, dude. I don't think so.
They'll keep cheering. That's what they're cheering for you to go again.
That's right, dude. Let's go, man.
Oh.
Dude, the music is popping off right now.
No kidding. Oh.
Good realization. That's what she needed.
Yeah.
Man, she has the help of a trainer, though. What about Ayabe?
Yeah. Oh.
A little
Only
festival
eating
or something.
Carrots. Oh, it's these people.
It's her supporters. Let's go.
Let's go.
Grilled carrots topped with cheese.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
All carrots, man. I wonder if horses like actually love carrots this much, or if it's just like a
What
thing
they
they're
feed
doing
them?
with the show.
Yeah. Man, glasses Uma looking so cute. Holy frick. Let's go, Top Road. Someone please send a
That's
freaking
right. That's what it
therapist over to
takes.
Ayabe, though. Holy
Yeah,
frick.
seriously.
Oh, jeez. What the frick? Yes. Okay, that's what she needs to hear. Oh, frick. She did get hurt.
What? No way, dude.
What?
Uh-oh. Yeah, she's been like, yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, man.
Oh my gosh.
No. What?
This is so awful.
Don't end like this, dude. What?
Oh man, this is so freaking tragic.
Oh, 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 oh. Yes. Keep your head high. That's right. She's noticing her limping?
Dude,
something?
Ayabe needs help. Go to her. Holy frick.
Okay, so this is the preliminary race.
Yeah,
okay.
it's preliminary race. Okay. Oh!
Oh! She's gonna leave it on the floor at the Kika show, dude. Bro. Jeez.
Oh no, Ayabe. Oh my gosh, she's unstoppable. Hmm.
Is it really gonna be her last, though? That's what I'm worried about.
I wonder. Okay. Well, are we? Okay. We're at the time that we predicted that the episode would be over. Are we finished the episode or are we not finished the episode, George?
I don't know. I don't know. I think like one of those fade to blacks
Was the
before
fade to black?
was it? Yeah.
Maybe we'll go a little bit further and we'll see. Just to
Okay.
double
Okay.
check.
Cold?
Oh, it's Opera O.
How long was she staring at it just now? Okay, it feels like the end of the episode already happened then.
Yeah, because they're having a conversation now. They're going to go into like a conversation. Okay. I think that before the interview was the end of the episode. Regardless if it is or isn't, it's close enough that it would make sense that it would be.
Yes. There's a bit of a lull here, so to speak.
Yeah.
So
like right here when she declared, and then, yeah, because like right here they had like a. Yeah. That feels like it was the end of the episode. All right. Regardless, it's close enough. We had a little preview of the next episode, I suppose.
Sure.
Very good. Okay. Wow. Ayabe needs to.
She needs help, dude.
Chill.
There's like, yeah.
Is it a lose-lose situation for Ayabe right now? She wins.
And then she can't race ever again.
She can't. She like breaks her leg, I guess, and she can't race again. But she loses. Is losing gonna cure her? Because then she'll just beat herself up and say, "I couldn't do it for you, sister. I'm sorry. It's all my fault."
Yeah, she needs to go to a psychiatrist or an exorcist. I don't know which one at this point.
Jeez, that's crazy. Oh,
but she is haunted by the sister that never was, and that sucks.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being in that situation, but like at a certain point, like it's just nature. Like,
yeah,
it sucks, right? But I'm not a twin, so I don't know what that feels like. They always say like twins have,
the twin sense.
The twin sense, exactly. And like I'll see like some Instagram posts and stuff of like twins will be separated by a barrier of some sorts, like either like a sheet or like a door or something. They'll be like, put up a hand, and they'll put up the same hand, or like, hold out your fingers and they'll do like the same number of fingers, or dance and they'll do like a similar dance move and stuff, or it's like choose a direction to spin, clockwise or counterclockwise, and they'll do the same thing. And it's just like, it's weird that like across all these like things, they end up doing the same thing.
Makes some sense if you're like biologically so insanely similar to someone.
Exactly.
And you have the same upbringing. You're going to make like the same kind of choices extremely similarly. So it makes sense.
Yes. Yeah. So like, how does that, is there like some actual, if you can extrapolate that to like physical decisions that you make, can you also extrapolate it to like feelings that you have? Is there some sort of like emotional connection that's just like created in the womb to somebody else?
Yeah.
And if that person gets taken away, what happens, right? I literally no idea. I'm just like thinking out loud, right?
Yep.
So like, but at the end of the day, it's like you gotta be your own person. And if she was alive, she wouldn't want you beating yourself up for this. So now that she's dead, like there's one thing where it's like, I'm gonna win this for you. It's like, okay, that's like a good source of motivation. But the whole like, I can't live a proper life because I stole yours. Like,
right.
Come on.
That's unhealthy. Yeah. It's too bad that she's turned her sister into this fucking, this person who can never be satisfied. And it's not even right. Like, it's not even her sister. It's like her guilt that is manifesting in a specific way, right? Like, she feels guilty about what's happened to her sister, and then forgetting about her sister makes her feel guilty because she had so much fun, and she feels that guilt. And then it manifests in this like character in her mind of like what her sister would say. And that's just a manifestation of the guilt. It's very sad. It's very freaking sad. I don't know how she gets over this. Maybe we only have one episode left, so I don't know if she does get over this. Like,
maybe it's losing. Maybe losing, just she realizes life goes on, and that's what she needs. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
So you think Top Road takes the last win then?
Maybe. Like, yeah, I don't know. This is we're in uncharted territory over here when it comes to stories. Like I said, it's real life, and real life is way different than
true.
Than like a story would typically go. Yeah, like Opera O was watching out for the two of them. And she's like, okay, Top Road's going to be fine. And funnily enough, she's here talking to Top Road again. But I wonder if she's going to be instrumental in some way in like ridding Ayabe of this spell. Like, I don't even know what you call this. Like,
yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's
by
just
having
rough.
having Opera O take the win from her. But I feel like surely Top Road has got to win the final race.
Yeah, like it doesn't necessarily have to be taking the win from her, but like just talking to her at least. She seems Ayabe refuses assistance from everybody and she's shutting everybody out. But Top Road not Top Road, but Opera seems very like the flamboyant, I don't care what you're saying, high confidence, self-assured kind of person to like brush off Ayabe's, potential insults or like yelling at her, or she'll just like laugh it off. Maybe that's kind of the impression I get.
Yeah,
and I really like that she's like dedicated to the performance. She's like wants to win, but she's like, the win is only worth it if everybody else did their best, and then I finished still above them. And like, part of me, well, all of me agrees, and part of me can relate. And there's been times where I've like felt that way for sure, but there's other times, where I've just been like, man, I am glad actually that this person got a cramp at X moment or whatever, because it helped me edge ahead. And it is like a little bit embarrassing to admit that to yourself, or even admit it now years later, because it's just like, you didn't actually win. The other person just failed to win because of some additional factor that had absolutely nothing to do with you. So it's like, did you actually win, or was it just, luck?
But George, however, that person's body didn't hold up to the intensity that they needed in order to beat you. Therefore, you did actually win, I would say. Right?
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. But like things like cramps and all that stuff, like a lot of times you think you're fueling properly and it's just for one reason or another, you're not. And it sucks. And, it's less so like their body couldn't keep up, and more so, pre-race stuff, or like even the week before, like it just, your body.
Listen, George, we just talked about today. You get what you deserve in a competition.
Yeah, I understand.
If someone doesn't freaking get that victory, no matter if it's a cramp or jitters or whatever it is, they couldn't measure up. I don't think there's any scenario where you went, unless it was like something outside of them caused them. But if they fell, or if they hurt themselves, or if they, got a cramp, I would still say that's 100% an earned victory, because they pushed themselves too hard, or they didn't step right every single step, so they fell, or they, whatever it may be. I would say that that's still an earned victory.
Yeah, like, yes, I agree and disagree. Like, I agree in the general premise of like, yes, like 100%. If you didn't perform at 100%, if you didn't, when it mattered, right? If you didn't perform at 100% when it mattered, if you're like pre-race stuff, you didn't have the correct dinner the night before, you didn't sleep properly because you couldn't, settle yourself down. Maybe you're too nervous or whatever. And like, so now you're not, all that stuff. But it's like, how do I explain it? It's like that all that stuff could have also happened to me for many reasons that are outside of my control. Some of them are, and even if I controlled for all those variables, there's still a luck factor where I kind of got lucky that, XYZ thing didn't happen. I was kind of lucky that maybe I was so tired that I fell asleep right away despite my nerves, right? Because I've had both situations where you stay up and other times where you fall asleep right away and you're nervous in both of them, and I wouldn't be able to tell you what the difference is between them. It's just sometimes you just close your eyes and you sleep, and other times you're tossing and turning for like 2 hours, 3 hours, and then finally you wake up the next day. And it's just like that kind of stuff that it's just like, man, that could have been me. That could have been me.
Right.
And so there's like that sucks for you, but I'm also kind of glad it wasn't me. I'm also kind of glad for me because now I'm actually here in first place or whatever.
Yep,
right? Especially if you've like faced that individual before, and you know that like, oh man, in their tip top, I don't stand a chance. Like, and you're hoping for second, but then something happens.
In those scenarios, for sure.
Oh man, I got first.
You'd be very tempted to think, well, I just got lucky or I didn't really earn it. I get the concept. I don't necessarily agree on looking at it like that, but I definitely understand where you're coming from. So, it is.
And like the other part where I do agree is just like, listen, that's competition isn't just the actual
just the execution. There's luck.
Isn't
There's
just
RNG
that.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the whole thing before that. It's all your training. It's all the I've talked about the Spartan race a few times here, right? And like last one, I got so cramped up, I was literally punching my leg to just like get it to like untense. Because it was like, there's this one thing where you have to like go underwater and everything. And I was just like, man, I can't cramp under there. Like, I'll be franked. And so like, and I got out of that part and I literally couldn't climb out because I was just like too cramped up. And I didn't have the electrolytes. I sweated too much. And I thought I like did enough like the night before, but I just couldn't. I was trying to keep up with this one specific dude who was giving me the freaking run for it. But I was like, as long as I like keep up, and I'm like, I'll come in behind him, I know. But like, if I keep up with him, I know I'm gonna get a good time and everything. And he just like, boop, boop, like popped in, popped out. And I was just like, oh, frick, this is it. I literally hit my wall just right now. And I thought I had done it all well the night before. Carbo loaded, took a lot of like electrolyte stuff. And there's all kind of sorts of stuff that you like figure out in like planning. I just signed up for a marathon. And like, there's a lot of like fueling strategies for that too. And like, you kind of learn it as you go, what works for you. I've watched like some YouTube videos where people are like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. And they like finish some of these insane races, like with like literal poop leaking down their leg because they just couldn't get their like carb amount right. And their like stomach just wasn't feeling well and stuff. And it sucks. But that's all part of the training, right? And
sure.
Yeah. And so anyway, so like that's what I'm saying. Like I've been in that situation where it's just like I thought I was like dialed in. And for whatever reason, I did it better than the year before. And the year before I didn't cramp as much. And like if you could ask me like why, maybe I sweated more, maybe it was just like hotter and like I don't know. Like, who knows? There's so many variables outside of your control when it comes to stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's why I abstain from all of that. I just decided to play video games instead. It's a much simpler life, George.
There's something about it, dude. Once you start, the bug bites you and you just can't go back.
That's the secret, George. You just don't start.
There's this, I am a basic bro through and through. And so there's this, all these like motivational quotes, they freaking work on me, bro.
Oh my
They work on me. And there's this one quote, I forget who says it. I want to say it's Socrates, but I could be wrong. But the quote goes something like this: "It is a shame for a man to grow old and not see the strength and beauty of which his body is capable of." It's something along those lines. First time I heard it, dude, it was like an explosion in my mind. And I was like, yes, that's such a shame. How could anyone live an entire life and not see the extent in which they can take their body? Obviously within reason, right? I'm not going to like jump off like 100-foot building and be like, I wonder if I can survive that, right? Like clearly, that's not what the quote's intended to convey. But like, yeah, dude, like it freaking lit a light bulb. And I was like, I want to see what I can do. I
Sure.
legitimately, I'm driven by that through
quote.
and through.
That quote literally freaking dug itself into George's brain and
It's
never
a
let
freaking
go.
it's a brain worm, dude, that is lodged in there, and
Yep.
I will see what I can do. And once I do one thing, I got to do something harder, and I'm sure I'll reach a point where I'll finally feel satisfied. But I don't know right now where that end is.
Yep.
We'll figure it out.
One day, hopefully, yes, you'll achieve that abstract greatness, George. Whatever it is, who knows?
We'll see. I'll stand on top of the mountain.
Bro. I'm just not interested in all that sports stuff. That's cool for you sports people to do the sports thing and woo woo rah rah and whatnot. But no, for me, it's not interesting.
You're telling me it doesn't even tickle your brain even just a little bit?
No, in fact, it's literally the opposite. It's literally the opposite.
There's a chance I could die and not freaking, get as much as I can. Like, yank from freaking whatever vat of possibility is just sitting there and yank as much as I can possibly yank. That's like the feeling that I get. It's just like, there's this,
we have the same feeling, George.
Potential.
We have the same feeling. We're just applying it in totally different ways. You're doing it through sports, and I'm doing it through playing Dark Souls challenges. Right? Like, that's basically the difference. For me, it's like, can I overcome this challenge? And it's a challenge of reflex and keeping my heart rate down so I can focus, not panicking, making the split-second decisions, right? Like, all the things that you like, the taking yourself to the umpteenth of your ability, I'm doing that exact thing. I agree wholeheartedly, but I just do it in video games. And honestly, you may disagree, and that's fine. But I think it's
I wasn't going to disagree.
I think it's literally the same.
Oh, I do disagree with that. Yes, I don't think it's literally the same.
I think it's not literally, and I'm using literal.
I know what you meant. I know what you mean. Like,
way.
Yes, I know what you mean. Like, it is for all intents and purposes, it provides the same mental outcome. Is that a fair way of putting it?
Sure, if you want to look at just the mental aspect of both sides, but like, there's a physical aspect to it. Like, you literally, if you're going to like do a Dark Souls boss, like, you can't choke at the end, right? Like, if you're going to do something difficult, you've got to do execution. There's split-second decision making. There's staying calm. There's not panicking. There's reflex involved. Like, there's a lot to it. I'm not saying it's like, it's not the same physical thing, because obviously no one would argue that. But the desire to execute something that demands intensity from you to the umpteenth of your ability, I don't care whether it's a Iron Man or if it's a controller or if it's a mind game, a puzzle, whatever it is. I think expanding yourself to the umpteenth of your ability in something is the most important thing. If it's like an intense puzzle that you're solving, right, and like you're using your mind to go like crazy freaking 5D chess to figure it out, then like, that's awesome. I think that's the same kind of thing, right? Like, it doesn't matter to me what it is. I just think if you're executing on that, that's the essence of what you're saying there.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. And I will admit, like, freaking some of those Dark Souls bosses, or even Elden Ring or whatever, or some Souls, like, they get the heart pumping for sure.
Sure, 100%.
Seeing like people do top level like Smash Bros tournaments or like fighting game tournaments. This might be like one of those like things that aren't true that just gets passed around, but I want to say that they like hooked up like some like way to tell how many calories like chess players were burning when they were like playing chess.
I think that turned out to be fake. Turned
out to be fake. Okay, yeah. But like, you hear stuff like that, and I'm like, I can see how, like, crazy like execution of something like that would like just by itself burn more calories. I don't fully know.
I'm sure it would to some degree. Yeah, maybe not the same as like sports, but I'm sure it would. I mean, I've noticed like, if I'm doing an intensive thing and I'm hungry, or like I've eaten recently and I'm doing something intensive for like on the computer. Now I'm talking about like running or sports, but like I'm doing something thinking like either I'm editing a lot or like I'm doing something that's like just something, especially if it's like new or if it's difficult, I notice that I get hungry way faster than if I was just kind of lazing around, not doing anything. Like I've noticed that for sure. I've noticed that in the last like couple of years. So for sure, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm willing to concede all that for sure. That like that is pretty insane. Like some of these esports guys, not all of them, but like some of them like do try and stay physically fit because like, you know, that actually impacts their performance in stuff like this. However, where it differs, and this isn't, you know, universal across all like sports, maybe it is, maybe it's not. That's not even the point I'm making. But there is this like demand to execute in like games and stuff. There's this demand to execute, whether it be in like reflexes or like staying calm or whatever that execution requirement is. There is that in any sport that I can think of. And on top of that, there's the endurance factor while your body is screaming at you to quit. And so not only do you have to continue executing at the best of your ability, you have to fight the inner little voice that's like not little, a huge voice, begging you to stop because like everything hurts and you're out of breath and you can't keep going. So what you're saying is, and so you have to have
sports are better, Graham.
I wouldn't even necessarily say better. Like better in what context? In this context, sure. They're more demanding, for sure. Because all these like mental things that you enjoy about pushing yourself and all that stuff in these other
plus the
realms.
Other things. I understand.
Plus the other
everything
things.
You can do, I can do better. I understand, George. That's fine. It's all right. I get it. You're just here to flex on the weebs. You're just
listen. It's just call it a flex.
Weeb. I understand what you're doing, George. It's fine. I forgive you.
Call it a flex or whatever.
Listen, you know that meme?
It's just reality.
You know that meme where it's the guy with the big head and then the guy with the big body and the small head?
I hate that meme so much.
And it's like, dude, where do you work out? And I'll say, I work out at the video game arcade. Right?
Yes.
That's the difference.
I work out at the librray. Bro, exactly. I hate that meme so much. There's so many scientifically, there's so much wrong with that. Like but two, just the implication that, you know, like, it is a meme, like the lunkhead dude who's just thinks about nothing, and you know
it's just a meme, George. You don't have to take it so personally, George. We know you're not a meathead, George. We know you're a small boy.
No, it's most super jacked dudes that I've met are also incredibly intelligent. Not like, you know, random facts, but they're also very intelligent. Most of them are super nice dudes. There are dudes who are roided out of their mind, and those guys you got to stay away from.
It's just stereotyping,
the dudes
George.
Who've dialed in the roids, those guys are really cool and really nice.
It's just stereotypes. It's fine. It's all good. You sports guys, we know you're not all freaks of nature. Just like how you know that the nerd guys aren't all creepy boys. So it is what it is. All right, we have diatribed long enough on sports analogies. I'm ready to jump off the freaking cliff
some comments.
With all the sports talk. Let's get to some comments. Alrighty, I have got a lot of comments here. I'm not going to display them all on screen because I'm a lazy editor, but I am going to I wanted to like make a general thanks to these specific people and others, but these were the comments that I grabbed and picked up. So I'm just going to read out all y'all names, and then I'm going to explain what we're going to thank you for. But we got a Patreon member of Asdefa Ergasfadeva, and we have another Patreon member, Undeath Ghost, and Lucky Base, another Patreon member, Based, and a member on YouTube, a YouTube member, The Heretic 6398, and another freaking YouTube member, all of you are just so freaking wonderful people, is Generic Lenas 1306. So all of y'all are writing novels in the comics. I didn't realize that we were going to be given homework after our anime reactions so that we could study up on our Umamusume lore and information. But on a serious note, you guys take a lot of time and dedication to write really wonderful comments. So I want to do a general call out and just say, you guys are really freaking nice. We don't always have time to read the entirety of all comments, because sometimes we get a lot of comments like this and it's hard to go through all of them. It literally takes like a long freaking time. If you actually went and started reading through them yourself, if you go in the comments, start reading those big ones, it starts to add up. So it does take a lot of time. We really do try our best, but really thank you for being so generous with your time and considering what to write and formatting it and like it's specific to the episode and everything. It's genuinely so fucking nice. And you guys are members of the channel, so we just want to have a big freaking appreciation for you guys specifically, and anyone else who's writing big comments, who's taking the time to do that. The love and care in those comments, it really means a lot to us. It's just like, it's just such a nice thing. It's such a beautiful gesture to us that we really, really enjoy. So just wanted to do a special shout out for you guys posting messages. I got one more little tiny one for one that I can read, and I don't have to spend a long time. It's from Deli, a Patreon member as well. Thanks, Deli. And for having a short name that's easy to read and a short comment too. Ayabe is the nickname, Japanese pronunciation for Amaya Vega. It's taking the A and the Ya from Adomaya and Be from Vega to be Ayabe. This is super weird. We had some people in the Discord also explain what was going on here. We had other comments explaining this as well. It's weird that they came up with this, but I understand the reasoning why, especially some people in the Discord explain why you wouldn't want to do it the other way. But I really wish it was like better conveyed in the show, and at least initially, because it was very confusing at first. It was like, yeah. And then she was talking about her sister too, so it kind of like made it even more confusing of like what is going on. But appreciate the explanation there. That is very good.
Indeed.
Also, I'm not putting your freaking comments on the freaking page on the front here. If I see your freaking comments about NTR, you know who you are. Okay. George doesn't know. We're going to spare George. Poor George. But Narita Top Road, yes. You're enjoying your NTR. We see you. I see you. Okay. All right. Anyways.
Okay. Fair enough. Whatever that is. Yes. Thank you, everybody, for your long comments. I actually highlighted some of those, actually, because we read them, as much of them, all that we can when we can. Most of the time we get to it, but not always, but we do definitely try our best. But I'm going to start with the short comment first, which is a member over on YouTube. Thank you for being a member. It is Facundo Got Manned 8368. I think I said that right. I'm not 100% sure, but it says Narita Top Road is the president of her class. Symbolic Rudolph is the president of student council. There's a few comments that kind of mentioned this as well, so I wanted to do this as like a catch-all thank you for all the comments that cleared that up. Because yes, that was another thing that we were confused by. Like, is she the president? But no, she's class president.
Right.
Okay, well, now for the bigger comments, it is from, like you highlighted as well, Lucky Based and as the I don't even know how you say your name. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, George. I got you. Astafa Ergasfadeva.
Yes, there you go.
Got it.
Let me start with Lucky Based first. And I'm only going to read one little section of your whole giant comment, although it was very good and informative. But the thing I wanted to highlight specifically was about Opera O's jockey. And it says, I want to, whose name is Ryuji Wada. First, I want to clarify that Wada did make a vow only to see Opera after he won a G1 of his own and didn't achieve that before Opera's passing. However, people have overstated this event into Wada never having visited Opera, which is just wrong. One of the times he visited Opera lifted his leg asking Wada to ride him again, and because Wada couldn't, Opera being retired and all, Opera bit his arm. So I want to talk about this vow real quick that he made, and then Astgva Ergavsdva gives some more additional detail. which says, apparently Opera O's flamboyant personality is heavily based on that of his jockey, Wada Ryuji, rather than the horse himself. Wada received a lot of criticism as a jockey because he could not win any G1 races after racing with Opera O. Many people even said that he held Opera O back. At Opera O's retirement ceremony, he stated that his goal was to become a jockey worthy of him. After visiting Opera O later on, he swore to Opera O that he would only come back to visit him after winning a JRA G1. In 2018, Opera died before he could fulfill his promise. No. Just a month later, Wada finally won the Takarazuka Kinen with Mickey Rocket 17 years after his last G1. Wada only visited Opera O once after making this vow, but a lot of people on the English-speaking side of the internet dispute the existence of this vow. However, all of the Japanese sources available, including interviews with Wada himself, support its existence. Wow. So I don't know when or how many times he went to visit. Sounds like at least the vow thing is correct. And that sucks that he couldn't fulfill that promise until after Opera died. That's what like
frick?
Yeah, that's a sad little freaking factoid.
Yeah, someone posted a picture of him with Opera O, the Umamusume. On the Discord, someone posted a picture. I don't know if you maybe had saw it.
I think it might have been also in. Was it in one of the Pyrex videos we watched or no?
Oh, you're right. You're right. I think you're right. It might have been.
Yeah,
it might have been.
Yeah, I
but
can't
regardless,
remember
I've seen. We've likely seen a picture like that.
Yeah, but still, like that sucks. It sucks. Great he was able to fulfill the promise, but it seems also like Opera had some affection for his jockey, which is again really cool.
Opera, he couldn't ride Opera in retirement. Like they can't have any. Is it just like a rule thing, or like they literally physically can't? Like I feel like a horse should be able to, even after their prime racing, like, they should be able to have someone on their back. Why not just let them ride?
I don't know. Correct. I don't know. I don't know exactly what but yeah, so I guess the flamboyance we see from Opera is actually from the jockey. And somebody with that personality would also make that kind of vow of like, no, I cannot see you until I've won my first G1.
Yes.
Drama.
That's true. That's true.
Yes.
Actually, that reminds me, I do have a part from, let's see. I think this is from, oh gosh, I don't want to get this wrong, but I think this is from Lucky Based. It might be from A Death Ghost. I snipped it without snipping the name because it was just a part at the end. But one part I wanted to add actually to the longer post, one fun fact that I liked was that that Meshi Doto is that he's still alive and was best friends with Taiki Shuttle before Taiki Shuttle passed, although their friendship actually started as Doto bullying Taiki. But as Doto chilled out in retirement, the two became inseparable. Doto still wears Taiki's blanket to this day. I didn't realize Doto was such a freaking a-hole. The character in Umamusume is so freaking
I was going to say,
adorable.
That's not how the character is portrayed. Yeah, exactly.
What the frick? That's actually crazy. Man. That blew my mind. So very freaking cute. Have you seen a picture of Doto the horse's face?
I haven't. Nope.
Doto the horse has the freaking double like little lip thing.
Oh, yes. I actually think I have actually.
Okay.
Yes. Was it on a stream? Or
it might have been
it was
on
just
stream,
on the Discord.
but it was on the Discord at some point as well.
Okay, so maybe that's where I saw it then. Yeah.
So very fun, very great. Lots of comments today. Lots of great stuff. We're only gonna have 2 episodes of comments, so you might as well just get a bunch of them going, right? So, because next episode's the last one. That's crazy. It's a finale. We've watched a little bit of already. Whoopsie.
True. It seems like we have. Yes. Okay. Yeah, but not the end of Uma. After that,
that's true.
We got the big one.
That's right. If you are watching this in the public YouTube release, we're watching it very soon on 2 weeks early. So I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yes. Yeah. I think we might already be. I don't know. I don't know how the time
it'll be
works.
New Era will probably be coming out at this exact moment because it'll be the finale of RT and the New Era, and then we're gonna be watching.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Like Graham said, check out the Patreon or the channel membership if you want to watch us 2 weeks ahead of time. Hit all the nice buttons below if you want to help us grow. But with that, we'll see you guys next time.
See everybody.
Take care.